There's been so much news happening every day, basically, since Donald Trump won the election. It's hard to keep up. A lot of things do, in fact, fall through the cracks. We get big news stories that blow up, suck up all the media oxygen for days at a time. But this happened about 2 weeks ago. And this is one of those stories where, kind of got buried. Nobody really noticed it. But it is insanely important. 2 weeks ago, Donald Trump signed 2 separate executive orders demanding that the DOJ effectively go on fishing expeditions to see if they could find anything prosecutable for 2 men who had served in his previous administration. Men who either publicly criticized him or publicly disagreed with him. Because in Trump's authoritarian America, you cannot disagree with dear leader. You can certainly not contradict dear leader, because if you do, he's going to send his Gestapo out there and we're going to send you to the gulags. That is literally what his executive order is demanding. The first individual that he signed an executive order demanding the DOJ look into was Chris Krebs. Chris Krebs was the chief of the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency from 2018 till Donald Trump fired him on November 17th of 2020. And the reason Donald Trump fired him on November 17th of 2020 is because Trump was in the process of trying to convince the public that the 2020 election was stolen, and Krebs came out and said, nope, there's no evidence of fraud. So Trump said, well, you can't disagree with me, so therefore you're fired. Goodbye. The second individual is Miles Taylor. Now, Miles Taylor has written a book. He served in the Department of Homeland Security under the Trump administration. He publicly criticized Donald Trump during the time. He wrote a book. After that, he has gone on podcasts and done interviews criticizing Donald Trump. And that's why Taylor is, of course, now being investigated by the Department of Justice. Neither of these men has committed a crime. There is nothing to suggest that either of these men has ever committed a crime. But because they went against Donald Trump years ago, the DOJ now has to dig into every aspect of their lives, past and present, to try to find something prosecutable. In fact, Donald Trump said that Taylor poses a risk to the U.S. and is a bad faith actor who stoked dissension with his public commentary. Stoked dissension. He made other people disagree with me. He made people question what I was doing. Holy Vladimir Putin, that's now illegal? If you get people to question what Trump is doing, or maybe, God forbid, they think, hey, he's not doing the right thing, you were right. Now you get to go to jail? Like, when is the DOJ going to come knocking on my door then? I do it every day. But this is insane. I mean, this truly is the, oh, it can't happen here, happening here. It is happening. Fascism is not coming to America. It has made its home here. It is here. It is now rooted. And those roots are spreading. We are seeing it through Donald Trump's attacking people who now disagree with him. Now you're being investigated by the DOJ. We have seen it with the apprehension and almost deportation of natural-born U.S. citizens. We have seen it with the administration disappearing people off the street just because they're not in favor of Israel and Palestine fighting. We have seen it with scientists. We have seen it with activists for environmental causes. We have seen it with people protesting Tesla. There is no room for dissension. If you do this, you're a criminal and you must go. Fascism is here. Vladimir Putin would be proud of his little protege, Donald Trump, because he took what Putin was doing and put it on steroids. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.